All right, so I'm just going to come right out and say this. The Postal Service just basically went and told the EPA to f***, right? I mean,
Pretty much,
told them
man.
to go right, get on your horse, and off the mountain.
Yep, that's it, man. Exactly.
And we covered...
Do you still have that meme?
It'll come out. You know.
I have that meme if you want me to send that to you.
Okay. Yes. You know the one, right? Yeah.
Yes, I do.
So
I love it. I use it.
We covered on this program a little while back. I want to say like a month ago.
Yeah.
In fact, we read some comments from our viewers and our fans about Oshkosh. But basically, It was the new mail trucks, okay?
Right.
And there was a stink over these new ones, which were developed by a military defense contractor that everybody's heard of. That they're only going to get it's not even 10 miles to the gallon. It's like half a mile to the gallon better than the ones that came out 40 years ago.
Right.
And the EPA stepped in and said, you guys got to do better. Let's look at some electric trucks. Let's look at... And basically, the Postal Service came right back and said, nah, no thanks. So we're going to be comfortable with this whole 8 mile to the gallon mail truck thing for the next 40 years, I guess.
Right. Yeah, they are. Well, here's the thing. The U.S. Postal Service has been really kicked to the curb for the last 2 decades, in my opinion. They've had to endure price hikes with the stamps going up. They went up several times over the last couple decades. They're now a whopping 2 cents for a stamp or something like that.
It's 50.
Is it 50? Yeah. See, I don't mail
it's gone
anymore.
up a penny a year for the past. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. It's not awful, but it is what it is. But these guys. I encourage you, if you know someone that works for the Postal Service, see if you can go get a tour and go take a look at some of these junk vehicles that they've been having to drive for the last 40 years. They deserve a new vehicle. They deserve a safer vehicle with modern equipment on it. These new gasoline engine vehicles that do not get great gas mileage don't get great gas mileage for a lot of reasons. It's going to be underpowered, in my opinion. But it has a lot of load to carry around. They do a lot of stop and go. They do some idling. However, I think that there's that push to make them turn it off. I don't know, but I can tell you right now that FedEx and UPS and all, they're not. They come up here and start delivering packages. They just sit there and run for 5 minutes until they get every package dropped off, then get back and go.
I think it depends on the driver, because some of them do turn them off.
Some of them do. I wish they would turn them off. That there's there's areas where it's a no idle zones.
Right.
That should be everywhere, in my opinion. But my point here is that I get why the U.S. Postal Service said, you know what, we get what you're saying, but you're not giving us any more money to do this.
It's purely a budgetary decision.
We don't have the luxury of waiting any longer on you to.
They're out of money.
We don't have any more money to pull out, of our pockets to go towards this. We did commit to 10% of the new vehicles becoming all battery electric vehicles, and they will continue to work through that process. But in the meantime, their drivers, their employees are going to be in a safer vehicle that has modern technology, air conditioning, heat, great vision to safely drive these vehicles. And they are ugly, but they're tall, so they can stand up in them and grab packages just like the UPS drivers do, or the FedEx drivers. They're butt ugly, man. And we commented about that. And if you guys want to, go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Parts County Gurus, and you can check out that video where we actually show some of the images of that. You can go to their website too and see it. But I don't know, man. I'm not real sure if this is a big deal or not. I mean,
so here's where I think it is a big deal, at least to me, but not necessarily in the ways we all might be thinking. So first of all, that number, if we haven't told you guys, that the Postal Service is estimating if they want to go all EV, it's like an extra $3.5 billion with a
Right.
B.
So
okay?
so here we go. Consumers, if you want cleaner air,
It's gonna, yeah. Do you want your
it's gonna
stamps
cost
to go?
you.
There are consequences. Be careful what you ask for, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Nothing is free. Nothing is free. You have to go. You have to do it the right way.
So the problem that I have with this is the hypocrisy in the decision.
Right.
On here's what I mean. On this level.
Yeah.
You have various state and federal governments coming out and saying, we're going to mandate reduction in sale of internal combustion engine for the environment. It's always, for the environment, right? Mm-hmm. But it's okay for us with 200,000 plus vehicles on the road every day to not follow those same rules. Us being the federal government.
Right.
Okay. So...
the black SUVs and sedans and all that sort of stuff.
Or just mail trucks or whatever. And so I understand it costs more. I understand.
That nice helicopter. What is it? Marine one?
Yeah, right. But you can't write yourself an exemption and then expect everyone else to do as you say, not as you do. So it bothers me from the perspective of, okay, so why do we even need an EPA then if their rules aren't going to apply to everyone?
Right.
Like, it's only the people that they decide have to follow the rules, not themselves, not the other government agencies.
Right.
I know I'm stepping into controversy here. I'm not choosing sides. I'm just trying to ask the right questions because this is extreme hypocrisy. This is not acceptable behavior from an organization that regulates.
Right. I get it. I mean, if they were to carry forward with what they were demanding that the U.S. Postal Service do, they would be under.
I know. And part of me sort of wishes that happens. Not because I don't want to see people lose their jobs, but they haven't been able to run a profitable organization in decades.
No.
And it's constantly taxpayer bailed out. And it's like, okay, well, if you can't break even and you're not able to break even for decades, something has to change. So this whole insanity of sort of doing the same thing and expecting different results, I'm not okay with that.
Right. No, nor am I. And I can tell you that if you go back to the video that we did on this recently, I said that I kind of felt like this could be the way that the government's been looking to shut it down.
Yeah, right.
And, how much more of this can the U.S. Postal Service possibly take? The guy at the helm is saying, this is all we can give you. This is all we got. So this is what you're getting.
Right.
So there you go. Go figure that one out. That'll be interesting to see how much further this really goes, and when the delivery of these. I want to stay on top of this particular subject and see when delivery starts happening. The minute that I see one locally, I'm going to see if I can't do a review on an Oshkosh Defense built mail truck. How about you? You going to run one down?
I'd watch that video.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Maybe they'll let me drive one.
Yeah.
Wonder if it'll be right-hand drive.
Oh, right. No, they're going to have to be right-hand drive. They would have.
What if they put it in the center?
Ooh, that's interesting.
But according to the pictures that I see, it looks like it's a right-hand drive. So
that's
it makes sense.
So right?
It is renderings, yeah. But I think that's
center drive
be the case. It makes sense. Yeah, center drive, because that way you could, in and out very quickly and do your thing. So, wow.
Sure. I mean, you don't need two front seats in a vehicle that's a delivery vehicle, right? I mean, yeah. That's a good idea, Jay. Once again, solving the world's problems, right?
Hey, I'm just going to do this just like Gump said. That's all I had to say about that.